Andrew Cavenagh has arrived into Glasgow. Does that mean Russell Martin's getting the sack, folks? It better, all right? It really should. I can't believe we're sitting here. What? How many days after? When did we get beat? Was it Saturday? It was Saturday, 3 o'clock when Hearts beat us. I can't believe we're sitting here 6 days later and Russell Martin's still in a job, right? That's what I say. I can't believe it. I kind of can't believe it, but you know what? Somebody said I must have been on the phone to the Samaritans, but I wasn't. So, right. What time is it, man? He did his presser as well this morning. I'm not really going to read all of it, but we'll read the bits that made me laugh. But it's 23 minutes to 11. Ho ho ho. It's a wee bit early, folks. I had most people won't be on this stream, but I will be back later. We've got to preview that game tomorrow where we go at the cup because this guy can't do it. Russell Martin, no, it's all over. I'm not long up. I'm wrecked here, folks. Good sleep, but not exactly recharged. Only channel subscribers are 5 minutes. There you go. You have to become a subscriber to leave a comment. What a tough American economy this is. Where is he? I need to scrap. See this emoji from Russell Martin there? That needs fired in the bin. No one should be using that. You can only use it if you're a channel member, but bogging. Right. So he did his presser. I mean, did we talk about his presser? Did we talk about Andrew Cat? Now we'll talk about the presser first, right? Let's see. Let's see here. So, a few bullet points to take away here for Russell Martin's wee press conference. Russell's going nowhere yet. Tav seen more managers and he's like the Grim Reaper, James Tavernier. Right. Nico Raskin apparently is in the squad, which is good news. But he explained the team bonding trip. I'm not even going to get into his explanation, but he said something along the lines of, if we were winning, no one would ask any questions about going to Loch Lomond. But we're not winning, Martin. It's here. I wish we were. You know, he's right. See if we were top of the league, right, with 5 wins out of 5 and in the Champions League and undefeated in all competitions or something crazy like that, and he took them to Loch Lomond, I don't think anybody would be bothered the fucking arse. And I understand where he's cut, but we're not winning. It's rock bottom, son. We are 10th in the league, right? Probably could go to 12th, could go second last either. I mean, honestly, what are we doing here? It depends what Aberdeen and Dundee do. We could be going into the next league game, right? 12th in the league, and this guy thinks it's all right to make but if we were winning, no one would be saying fuck all. We're winning, right, Martin? No one would be saying hee haw. What is that logic? Of course. See if you're winning every game. Well, it's more. See if you're losing every game, which it feels like when we literally are. We can't buy a win, right? We can't win a game of football, but when you're dropping points left, right, and centre, and probably going to go at the competition tomorrow against Hibs, I don't see us winning. Being honest, do not see it. Every little story is going to get made. They're going to make a mountain a molehill, right? And I look at Nico Raskin. If we were winning every game and he was dropped at the team, I'm not saying people still wouldn't be bothered by it, but you'd be like, well, you know what? Raskin's, there's obviously something up there and it's not affecting the team. No, I'm not naive. I'm not saying if Nico Raskin comes back into this team, I mean, hell, he's played enough games this season. I'm not saying if Raskin comes back into this team, we're going to bang out 3 points every game and win, a treble or something, because that's not going to happen, right? But that's just the ammunition that's used against this guy. And I just don't understand it, man. I just don't understand why they're going to Loch Lomond. And as I said yesterday, Jamie O'Hara, if you need to do a team bonding exercise after 5 games, what have you done wrong? Well, I'll tell you what he's done wrong. He's orchestrated the worst start in 47 years, folks, right? And again, it's not all his fault. Players got to take a little bit of responsibility as well. But He's got to go. We just they simply cannot play what he wants to do, and what he wants to do is fucking bogging as well. As his excuses, MK Dons, Swansea, Southampton, anxiety. I don't want players with anxiety, right? You know what I mean? I want warriors on that pitch fighting for the badge. The reality is, in 2025, every jobber can claim they've got anxiety. I don't want Rangers players to have anxiety, right? I want Rangers players when they cross that fucking line to go to war and pick up 3 points. Not about, oh, am I worried about doing that wee pass? No, fuck that shit. I want the pass to be played, the shot to be hit, the goal to hit the back of the net, the 3 points, bang. But no, guy wants to talk about anxiety. That might work at Southampton, MK Dons, whatever Diddy clubs did he manage? Swansea. What's the other one? I think that was it. They're the only three. He can go shove his anxiety up his arse because it's the same old fucking excuses. Or the anxiety crept in. No, the fans made the players play like shite. We were getting on the upper hand, and and then oh no, oh the booze, oh no, Martin, oh no, he's a fud. It's Russell Martin. He's an absolute fud. I can't stand the guy. He's a fraud. How is he still in a job? I mean, and right, we'll go through the rest of his points in a minute. But if we were winning, no one would say anything. Of course they wouldn't. Well, why would we question them going to Loch Lomond? I mean, I'm not. See, if we were winning every game, right? I think there still would be jokes to be made about Loch Lomond. Like, I still, I mean, there was obviously a body found. There still probably would have been that Raskin joke made about that, right? But no one would be sitting here greeting about the Rangers team skinny dipping in Loch Lomond next to Russell Martin if you're winning all your games. But when you're not and you're sitting 10th in the league, of course, people are going to pick holes in it. And if he doesn't understand that, then I don't really know what to tell him. He needs to go. But Andrew Cavenagh has landed. He landed last night. All stadium tours have been called off today. Barely any tickets have been sold for tomorrow's game. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but it looks like the emptiest. Could it be the emptiest since COVID? It could be something like that, and that's what's going to have to be done. I tell you what, if Andrew Cavenagh and the rest of them look at the money that's not getting brought in, if Ibrox stays empty for a couple of games, they're going to have to act. They're going to have to get rid of him. Based off that alone, I just can't believe we're sitting here, people backing him, and then you've got Jim White and Simon Jordan, two fucking fuds trying to protect. Oh, the Simon, the fans don't know Dick Simon. Then that Simon Jordan sits there like he fucking knows it all. Guy's pish. Just spews utter shite. Just sticking up for Russell Martin because he's probably one of these new generation coaches. Oh, look at Russell Martin. He eats his corn chicken. He eats his vegan sausage rolls. Fuck Russell. I couldn't give a shit what Russell Martin eats. It's all about what he delivers on that pitch. And he can't deliver hee-haw. That interview is excruciating. So with the questions, I've only got one question in, man. But he can go shove his Loch Lomond excuses up his, team bonding. We went a walk. What did they do? Oh, we dipped our toes in. Honestly. Ridiculous. Russell Martin. I think it's time we went through the rest of his press conference. But is Andrew Cavenagh going to sack him? I don't think this guy would be taking the team on a tour of Loch Lomond if he was getting sacked. It does kind of scream an end of days type of thing, but he respects the fan protest. Fuck off, Martin. No, they're entitled to their opinion. No, it's not an opinion. It's the worst start 47 years, Martin. Get to fuck. He can't take the protest personally. Well, that's good. Because we've took your performance as manager personally, because you're pish. I mean, people are saying that it's this has been done by design. This guy's been brought in by, what do you call him, Patrick Stewart, Starship Enterprise. Cavenagh visit was planned. I'm sure it was. Raskin's available to play Hibs, which is good, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that's the family health and perspective. Amazing messages of support. But from who? From who? But look at this, man. Swansea must overcome anxiety to improve form. Russell Martin spoke of too much anxiety, but fucking anxiety. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Nico Raskin ain't God, all right? He can't come back and fix it. Biggest wanker in football at the minute, I agree, right? If I go on the Rangers Twitter, it should say he's an absolute fud, man. Jose Mourinho was sitting there doing nothing, and Andre Cavenagh sitting there drinking his, I don't know, what does he drink? Come on. Come on. Come on. Right. What is it? I'm trying to find this. Well, have anybody got any questions to ask me while I try and find this? Right. Anything. Anybody? ABC suspends Jimmy Kimmel. Brilliant. Who watched the Newcastle game last night? Anybody? It was alright. Right, Rangers, hurry up. Do we actually believe that? Oh. I don't really want to read any of this, but I think I'm going to have to. I think we're going to have to. Right. I'm going to try and read as much as I can, folks. Right. Jesus fucking Christ. They're extending his contract. I would. Right. And I quote, to step away from the city and for the lads to take a breath is good. It's always been the plan. I've done it every club I've been at. I think it was good. The lads enjoyed it, and it's good for them as young men. It set us up for a really good week of training. What a load of fucking shite, man. Oh, it's good to get away from the city. And nah. Oh, I've done it at every club I've been at. Here, every club I've been at, I've done. It's been about 5 decades since our worst start, and I've done it. We are working so hard to give the supporters a team that wins and does it in a certain way. With the results of some of the performances, it really has been difficult. We will get there with this team as an opportunity for us to get through this tough period as a group and be stronger for it. We have to start with the conviction and courage with the team we want to be. It's just we need to win games of football, Martin. So to turn in, it's just spewing shite. There's nothing about we need to win. It's just the results will come with our performances getting better. No, we have to. I've already read that. Coming to a club like this, I knew the intensity of it. If you want to enjoy it when it's going well, you know you have to deal with tough moments. Well, nothing's going well. Only one game has went well, and it was the Pilsen game 3-0. But that is like the only feel good moment of the Russell Martin era because it felt like shite draw against Motherwell, but it felt like it almost felt like we turned the corner. But not little were we fucking wrong. Nico Raskin is trained all week in a good place and is back in the squad for a weekend. Oh, that's good. Did he just have to pass the Loch Lomond bleak test or something? Very rarely do you arrive at a club where there is not a problem. Right. Yeah, I'll agree with that. See, more often than not, see a manager gets brought into a club, there is always going to be problems because managers don't get sacked or leave when everything's hunky-dory. I mean, yeah, maybe Sir Alex, but I mean, my Man United team was snookered when Davy Moyes came in. Some would argue that was sabotage. But it's... There was, of course there was problems coming in. We had guys to get off the wage bill, sell people, and we just need to start winning trophies. But this guy's created more problems. See, when a new manager comes in and creates more problems on top of the existing problems, he needs to go. He's a problem maker, not a problem fixer. And he's a prick as well to throw in there. So at every club we have been at, there are tough moments, but the potential is huge for the group if we work through the difficult moments together. But what is the potential? We're 10th in the league. Could be 12th by the next league game, Martin. You fraud. So what's the potential at 6th? I actually see this team finishing second, which is Scary. Folks, we have the chance to be in the semi-final and a step forward towards silverware. I want to see a team that plays with togetherness and intensity I see at training. Fuck training, Russell Martin. I don't give a fuck about training. It's about the pitch. Who cares about training? Oh, I want to see what I see in training. But maybe their anxiety doesn't flare up in training because it's in front of no one. It's in front of a guy eating a vegan sausage roll instead of 50,000 people drinking Bovril. Martin, ever think about that? I can't stand the guy. Why is he still here? Andrew Cavenagh, get rid of him. It's the ref's fault. I'm not going to greet about the refs. I think that's been done enough. But, I mean, yeah, Shankland's goal should have been disallowed, but that's not why we lost the game. We lost the game because we're fucking pish. Initially, I thought it hit his chest, but apparently the rules are, though, Jambo Bear. I mean, maybe Jambo ain't the best, in a Hearts game, but the rule is if it hits off an attacking player's hand, but he does not score with it, then it's all right. And obviously, it did hit Shankland's hand, but then he played a pass and etc. 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 Boom, went back to Shankland into the back of the net. So again, I don't know how much to read into that. But yeah, honestly, 16 and a half minute stream, and I just want to go back to bed because I'm sick of this. I am sick of it. I'm sick of it. I can't do it anymore, boss. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. It's just rubbish, man, talking about training. I want to see a team that plays with togetherness and intensity I see at training. I just want to see a manager that knows how to win a game of football, Martin, because you don't know how to do it. I mean, 5 games in the league and not a win. That is unacceptable, man. And 3 of them's been at Ibrox. Hey, we haven't even... Oh, man, Jesus Christ. Oh, step away from the city. What else is this guy saying, huh? What else are you saying, Martin? Martin. Roll the tape. What is going on, Martin? See how happening? I mean, this is 2 days old, but may as well fire it out there. David Ancelotti is back on the Rangers manager radar. What did I even say? I think I just... The Rangers manager radar, I think I did say it right, as he's on the brink of Botafogo exit. Listen here, Anthony Green, right? I've no complaints about the penalty. I said on Saturday it was a penalty. I've said in the fallout it was a penalty. There is no greeting here about the penalty. Diamonde sticks a lazy foot out, and it's a slight clip, but you know what? I'd want it if it was us. So I'm not going to sit here and fucking greet about it. Shankland stepped up and scored a brace. And guess what? We all said he would score goals at Ibrox, but he's doing it for a different club. And he should mean a Sharmitty, man. 8 fucking million on him. An absolute diddy, man. Oh, but he's only played 1 game. Fuck his 1 game. He's off. He's pish. When you come in for 8 million, I need something in a cameo appearance, but nothing, man. Just add him to the countless players that are just shite. It could have got Shankland for a free. I mean, I know it's very easy for Barry Ferguson to turn around and say, well, I would have brought in Shankland, I would have brought in Mulligan, I would have brought in, who's the other guy? I can't remember who the other guy said he was going to bring in, right? Because they've had great starts to the season. If Lawrence Shankland broke both legs and Josh Mulligan broke both his legs as well, would he really be saying that? I'm not too sure. Either or, though. Would have liked to have seen those two in the door. Absolute no-brainer for Lawrence Shankland to be signed, but no. Didn't get him because we'd rather sign Sharmitty for it because Kevin Thelwell would rather pay his buddies back at Everton like 8-10 million It's an absolute Andrew Cavenagh, man. He needs to sort himself out. He needs to sort himself out. Get rid of this fraud and get rid of Patrick Stewart and Kevin Chilwell, man. The three of them are brain dead. Honestly, man. Absolutely crazy. Right, folks. Anything else to say about Andrew? Russell Martin needs to go. Is he getting sacked today? I don't think he is. Raskin. Well, I'll tell you what, though, Andrew Cavanagh's in town. Will he still be in town after tomorrow's game? Let's hope he will be, because when we inevitably get beat, he should be getting sacked. Let's see. There's no other real news. I'm sick of talking about it. I am sick of talking about Russell Martin. Like, how's he still in a job, man? Seriously. Are they not going paintballing today for another ball? It wouldn't surprise me. I would. Maybe he's taking them all on these wee trips. He's taking them all these wee trips instead of trading them. And the intensity they're showing is actually while they're swimming in Loch Lomond, while they're doing paintballing and doing all these other fucking extracurricular activities. Absolute. I'm sick of him, man. Just no accountability. Oh, but if they just did what they did in training, we'd win. Talk Sports knowledge of Scottish footballs, but fuck Talk Sport, man. Yeah, but you've got Jim White there, man. The guy should know something. He just sits there, Simon, and that's Simon Joe. How the fuck do they think it's acceptable? No, I don't give a shit what you see. When a club has had its worst start to a season in 47 years, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're gigantic or a fucking Diddy club, right? Your worst start in 47 years, questions have got to be asked to the manager, right? It does. To me, that goes beyond their knowledge of Scottish football. Once you know that, and they were talking about it, right? How the hell, right? How the fuck does that not begin to ask questions to the manager? Forget about us. Any club in world football, right, has their worst start in half a century, pretty much. Questions have got to be asked. You can't just sit there and not ask questions. How does it feel knowing that no matter how bad Celtic or Rangers will always be worse? I mean, it feels like that right now, but there'll come a time that won't be the case. Maybe I'll be dead. I mean, that could be a possibility, but I'm all right. But what's next? What's next for Russell Martin? See, where's he going to take them next? These players. You know, I seen that he was missing a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, I mean, I've seen all the jokes about Martin murdering Raskin. But yeah, it's just shite, man. But just like I said at the start, I see the Loch Lomond thing. It doesn't bother me if it was just, but like he says, it would. No one would ask anything if you were winning. Aye, but your job would be safe if you were winning. None of these pressure questions, right, would be getting asked if you were winning. You wouldn't need to be firing out terms like anxiety if you were winning, right? But the thing is, I don't think they would be. They wouldn't be at Loch Lomond if they were winning every game. They wouldn't be. Now he's trying to spin. Oh, I do that everywhere. Or when I was at Southampton, we went into the English Channel. When I was at Swansea, we went into the. I don't even know what that bit is at Swansea. Don't give a fuck either. An MK Dons, but some shitey river they went into. Right, doesn't really matter. Is that what he's seriously? Oh yeah, come on, man. The guy needs to go. Would Barry have survived this long if he was getting these results? No, I don't think Barry would have, because Barry Ferguson, right, would he wouldn't spin some bullshit about training. He wouldn't spin some bullshit about once they get up to speed. Like, yeah, I'm not saying Barry wouldn't have a go at the players because he did that last year, but they would the new Orange Order, right? They would have took some accountability if they had this start to the season. Like they would have. Russell Martin's took nada. And because Russell Martin's the project guy, the 49ers first choice, the extravagant choice, the guy from the Premier League, he's got this style of football, yada, 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 right? They don't want to sack him. I understand why they don't want to sack him. Well, like past tense, I understood why they didn't want to sack him about a month ago, right? See, after 2 games in the league against Motherwell and Dundee, as much as I wanted him to go, and he still should have went then, I understand it, right? They've backed the horse. They think it's far too early to pull the trigger and fire him after 2 games, but look at it now. It's getting worse. It's getting absolutely worse. There is no comeback from this. Martin, it's crazy. Martin could win the next 15 games and it does nothing for me. It does nothing. The only way for Russell Martin to turn this around is actually to deliver trophies and win leagues. And cue the fucking laughter. That's not going to happen. All these people that are skeptical of him, right, which is everyone, he's going to have to win the league to turn people around. And how are we going to win the league with him? We're not going to win the league. We're not even going to finish in the top 2. Hearts look a step above the rest of the teams. Hibs, I thought were close to Hearts, but they don't look it. They are conceding a lot of goals. But I tell you what, I've watched a lot of teams this season. I look at Dundee United. If they can keep up their consistency and we keep Martin, like, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that we're going to get relegated, because that is just overreaching into it. I mean, that's not going to happen. He would be sacked long before that. But yeah, we're not going to finish in the top 2. And it's not, but I mean, it should be finishing. We're not finishing first. Now it's even got lower. Now we're not going to finish in the top 2. Yeah, he's bringing up his chest infection. See him having a chest infection, shite, right? His daughter being unwell, that's not nice, right? That's awful to hear. We don't want people to be sick, right? We all know what it's like being sick. It's shite. But see what it comes down to. It's about the club. It's not about his family. It's not. We need results on the pitch. I just feel that is him deflecting away. Like, him having a chest infection is irrelevant to our performances. It really is. Like, I don't give a shit if. I mean, you look at look at Dundee, right? I know he probably didn't have the chest infection for Dundee, right? We should be beating Hearts, right? We've spent like 40 million, right? We should be beating St Mirren, etc. Dundee. It doesn't matter if the manager's got a chest infection. We should be beating them, right? Should be beating them. I just maybe now if the entire team came down with chest infections, right, and they were all knackered after 20 minutes, then you could, maybe aye, Martin, aye. But the manager, he doesn't shout anyway. It's not like his chest infection limited his managerial ability. He's fucking. I mean, he's got none. He's got no ability. But you're right. It's about the club. All the corn he can eat, brilliant. But yeah, it's about the club, man. He needs to go. He needs to go. There's no two ways about it. And yeah, it's no good enough. But it's like any job in the world, right? I've went to work with a chest infection, COVID, or whatever, or whatever. You can have anything wrong when you go into work, right? The end of the day is, I'm not saying, you could be slower at work due to being unwell. You might be able to get away with a mistake that you wouldn't be if you were like at full fitness or whatever. But you can't keep on fucking up at work and using the excuse of I've got a cold, I've got a chest infection. Eventually, if you make a mistake that catastrophic, which is what he's done, you're going to get sacked, and he needs to get sacked. Can't I mean it's pathetic using I mean it is. He's trying to tug on the heartstrings of people, and it's embarrassing. It really is. It really, really is. Because the fact that it matters is this: he talks about, oh, well, you wouldn't bring it up if we were winning. You wouldn't be bringing up the fact you had a chest infection or that your family, some of them, caught a cold if you were winning. You just wouldn't be. And well, but that is a fact. That is a fact. I mean, what would he say? We were winning and top of the league. Would he said, "Here, this is me with a chest infection. Wait till the medicine clears this up, guys. Wait till this. Wait till it clears it up." What was the point in keeping Danilo over Dessers when he's not going to be playing an unproven goal scorer for 10 million is madness. He's tucked us. He's fucked us up. Yep. It's a joke, man. Shankland for free. Could have saved 10 million. Could have brought Shankland in. Could have brought Seema and Tierney in there. Oh, but they didn't want to sign. Ask the question. That's all I'm here for. Put a bid in. Come on. Anyway, folks, that's it. We've done half an hour. I will be back later for the match preview. Russell Martin needs to go. No one's here wishing ill health on the guy or whatever, but him having a chest infection, it's irrelevant, man. You need results, and it's just excuses. And like he said himself, you wouldn't be asking these questions if I was winning. You wouldn't be bringing that up if you were winning. We wouldn't be going to Loch Lomond if we were winning. I mean, what's next? Ballymore? I mean, come on, Martin. Relax, son. Relax. Anyway, we're done. Back later. It's Meltdown City. Don't expect to get any better any soon. Well, actually, I do. I believe he'll be sacked on Monday. I think we'll lose to Hibs tomorrow, and he'll be sacked because Andrew Cavenagh is he's here. He's here, baby. He's here. You're best. I will end it with a wee bit of Sean. You got a Sean Connery. You're best. Losers whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. That's what Russell Martin is. He's a loser. He whines about their best. I was good, Kev, but I mean, the only real football news I looked at was the Loch Lomond stuff. I couldn't tell you anything else. I haven't even looked on Fog Football to see any news. Now, I was driving up past Loch Lomond on Monday, and to see if I looked to the right and I saw the Rangers team in the car park, man, that would have broke me after the weekend. It wasn't a good one. Anyway, did you expect to return? No, I mean, I can sit here and joke about it and say, how's he still in a job? But, well, I mean, how is he still in a job? But, if he wasn't sacked on Monday or Sunday, he was never going to get sacked any later than that. I do. If we go at the cup, he'll be away. He can't stay. The Rock, that's it. Rubber Duck. What a movie. 1996. You're best. You're best. You're best, Rubber Duck. You're best. Some ducks quack. Some ducks go home and fuck the prom queen. New water polo team by October. I bet the horse is drowned. Nay. Anyway, right. Check out Fog Football. I think he's doing a fine job. He's doing a great wee job. Said no one. Anyway, we're done. Russell Martin needs to go. There's never. Come on. Sick of the excuses, Martin. It's time to go.